everyone. So we meet again to continue our lesson about human's heart. So here is the diagram of human's heart. First, we look at the number of chambers. The human's heart has 4 chambers: left atrium, right atrium, left ventricle, and right ventricle. Then, human's heart also has blood vessels, which is pulmonary veins, pulmonary artery, aorta, and vena cava. Here we have superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Besides, the heart also has valve. Okay, here and here, then here and here. Both of these we call as semilunar valve. This one at the left side of heart, bicuspid valve. At the right side is tricuspid valve. Valve prevent backflow of blood. Okay, so the blood will flow to this line. Okay, we start the sequences of the blood flow. We start from here. Okay, blood or red blood cell will transport oxygen from our lungs. Then it flows through the pulmonary veins into the left atrium. After the left atrium, it will flow through the bicuspid valve into the left ventricle. After the left ventricle, it will flow into the body cells through the aorta. Means aorta transport blood to the whole body. Okay, the red arrow means oxygenated blood. The blue arrow means deoxygenated blood. So, the left side of the heart is where the oxygenated blood flow, and the right side of the heart shows that the deoxygenated flow of blood. Then aorta will transport the oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. After that, from the organ and the body, the deoxygenated blood will flow back through the inferior vena cava and superior vena cava. So what is the difference? Inferior means the blood comes from the lower organ, and superior means it comes from the upper organ. Then this one will flow into the right atrium. After that, it will pump into the right ventricle through the tricuspid valve. Then the right ventricle will pump out the blood through the semilunar valve, through the pulmonary artery, and back to the lungs. Okay, so I hope you understand about the diagram and the process. We look at another diagram. This one is cross-section of heart. This diagram is easier than before. So again, the oxygenated blood, okay, flow into the left atrium. Here, do you still remember what is this? Bicuspid valve, left ventricle, semilunar valve, and pump out through the aorta to the whole body. And it flows again back. The deoxygenated blood will flow back through the vena cava into the right atrium, then into the right ventricle through tricuspid valve. Then the right ventricle will pump out the deoxygenated blood through the semilunar valve, through the pulmonary artery, and back to the lungs. As you can see here, the left ventricle has a thicker wall than right ventricle. Do you know why? Okay, left ventricle has a wall that is thicker than right ventricle because the left ventricle need to pump the blood to the whole body with high pressure. But right ventricle, the wall is thinner because it only pump the blood to the lungs. Here we have an explanation about double circulation. What is double circulation? It means that the blood flows into the heart twice. Okay, first and second. So twice. The first one is pulmonary circulatory system. Means blood from lungs come into pulmonary vein to the heart and back through the pulmonary artery. This is first circulation. Second circulation is systemic circulatory system. Blood from all parts of the body except the lungs flow through the vein back to the heart, then flow into the artery and goes to all parts of the body here. So, human blood circulatory system, it is double circulation. Now we go to type of blood vessels. As you can see from the diagram, we have three types of blood vessels. First is artery, second is capillary, and third is vein. This is artery. Artery transport oxygenated blood into the capillary. Okay, capillary. Here is the capillary. Okay, near the body cells. So, the left side, okay, this one contain oxygenated blood, and this side contain deoxygenated blood. Here, what happened? Oxygen diffused into the cell and carbon dioxide diffused back into the capillary. So, vein transport deoxygenated blood to the heart. This is the structure of vein, capillary, and artery. Okay, first look at the vein. It has lumen and valve. Vein is thin, less muscular, and less elastic wall to facilitate blood flow under low blood pressure. Has valves and large lumen. Okay, this one is lumen, like a hole. We go to artery. Artery, thick and muscular wall compared to vein. Elastic tissues to withstand high blood pressure. Okay, here high blood pressure, and this one low blood pressure. No valve and small lumen. Okay, small lumen compared to vein. This is valve, here is no valve. And the last one, capillary, is the thinnest wall which is only one cell thick. No muscle or elastic tissue. No valve, and it has smallest lumen. Okay, the smallest lumen compared to vein and artery. The functions of vein: transport deoxygenated blood back to the heart. Okay, look at the diagram here. Vein transport deoxygenated blood to the heart, but artery transport oxygenated blood from the heart. Okay. Vein, pulmonary vein transport oxygenated blood. This is the only vein that transport oxygenated blood. And pulmonary artery transport deoxygenated blood. So although it is an artery, but it transport deoxygenated blood. And the last one, capillary, allows the exchange of gases, food, waste products between the blood and body cells via diffusion process. It means here, okay, this is capillary, blood capillary, and it's surrounding all the body cells. So the diffusion occur between the capillary and the body cells. Okay, so here I have an example of picture of cow's heart. This one is my previous experiment with last year's student. This is the real cow's heart. It is very big, bigger than our human's heart. Okay, this is when we cut it into two parts, and this is the cross section of the heart. This one, smaller one, is chicken's heart. So it has 4 chambers, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in between this one, actually it is not separated, but after we cut it, it separate. This is the septum, and this is all the blood vessel. Okay. Next, this is a frog dissection, also in my previous class, in biology class. So this is the photo of student do the frog dissection, and this is the heart of the frog. It is amphibian. This is the lung, okay, and the organ, all of the organ here has been removed, but it is still alive. Okay, look at the video. The frog is still alive. You can see its heart. Okay, again, I show it again. You can see the heartbeat of the frog's heart. Okay, next, this is also the frog dissection. Next, we have mouse dissection, also in my Form 4 biology class. Okay, this is the mouse. Okay, and this one we have removed all its organs. And watch the video. Okay, it is still alive. This is all the organs, and the heart is here. So thank you for watching. We will discuss about this topic in our online class. Thank you.